Today we're back in Deer Points, we're Madden 22 online. Today we're going to be using the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because we've had some interesting and very weird news from them. Obviously, as you guys well know, the guy at the top of the screen right there, the GOAT, Mr. Tom Brady, retired this year after winning, you know, 7 Super Bowl rings, literally the best football player ever. Today, another one of their key players has retired. 28-year-old left guard Pro Bowler Ali Marpet has decided to hang it up. We also have Blaine Gabbert in here because that's another something that we also have to talk about. But oh my God, we're facing the Lions. Oh, hold on. But yeah, the 28-year-old left guard Pro Bowler has decided to not play football anymore, facing the Raiders. He's decided to retire 7 years. After 7 years, making 1 Pro Bowl, winning a ring.
Good for coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face
off. And if you guys also didn't hear what Bruce Arians said, he said he's content with having Blaine Gabbert as their starting quarterback for this year, saying that he's never been on a team this good. So that's also a red flag for Buccaneers fans. But yeah, I kind of feel bad for Bucs fans.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25
this offseason after winning a chip 2 years ago. Which is stretch. We have Blaine Gabbert in here, you know, for the memes. Over 99 overall Tom Brady.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Gronk might be leaving too, or retiring.
On 1st and 10, Gabbert forced out to his left.
Really,
now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And this one almost intercepted.
For the Bucs.
Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Look at Blaine, bro, making plays.
Here's second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new starting quarterback of the Buccaneers, Blaine Gabbert.
On play action, Gabbert sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Jacobs tried to run on first down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Dominican Sue, cover 2 man.
Carr going to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here.
Pinch.
As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
60 pinch.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Let's go.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been in a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always wanted to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
Carr going to go on 4th down.
Come on.
Touchdown Raiders. It's complete. Darren Waller from 3 yards out. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
He missed it.
Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Come on, Blaine. Here we go, Blaine. Blaine and
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Kick. Come on, Darden.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Why shuttle across?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 39-yard line.
Well, the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
There was nothing there.
Well, first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he'll go down at the 28.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Actually, that's from the slip screen. Allegiant Stadium. Here we go, boys.
Coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios.
Or just don't play the ball.
Back at the next-gen stats for this first half of action. And that is
Take a 45-yard field goal.
The pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Suckup now for the Tampa Bay field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And Suckup will put this one right through.
6-3.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Cover 4 quarters.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people are focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in here by Jackson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Cover 1 robber show 2.
Throwing now is Carr.
Yep.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Jamel Dean.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. It didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point put through by Suckup, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they
Not
throw the pick
clip-worthy,
6.
but it
They'll
was a
get
good
another
pick.
shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Carr now on first down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Carr. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Cover 3 club.
So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. From the gun, Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Cover 4 quarters.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Yep.
A 1st down and more for Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Carlson on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Here we go.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Come on, Darden.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bucs are going to be so bad next year.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission.
Oh.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Double slants.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Gabbert to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's in for the touchdown.
What?
The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Oh, that might be
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. But certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Ready to take that flag for them to do the kickoff. Shit, cover 6 press.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They're fine.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted.
Go Carlton.
Carlton Davis picks it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Succop's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Cover 2, man.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 29, Carr got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3.
Cover 2, man.
Third and 3.
Shotgun now for Carr. It's caught by Jackson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Yo, my mic, is it good, man? Cover 2, man.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Carr now to throw.
Oh.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Cover 4 palm press.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
Yeah,
got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Carr. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Team in.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Carr will look to throw.
Oh, my God.
And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. Could have been up 1 point after, but they go for 2.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really, it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you have 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
Okay, we're good.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It's Darden.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
What is saying?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
HB slip screen.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now left side on the swing pass. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Gabbert to throw.
No, I threw the ball.
Throw away. He's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Slot too far.
Now Gabbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yeah, what a shot.
Intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
You're so fucking gay, bro.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Bro, you're so gay.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Because he's so
good. Victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
I hope you kill yourself, honestly. We're playing another game with the Bucs. I'm not going out like that. Come on, Blaine. Blaine's got to get a win. She's my overdose. for this. Fucking gay queers, honestly. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna sit here, I don't care. If you're having a staying tonight, I gotta be like, oh baby, nah baby, you got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all my love. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully you guys